It's Thursday, February 26th, 2026. And in today's video, we'll be going over UFC 326. That is still without a co-main. That is about a week and a bit away. I won't be able to record this video because I'll be in Florida. Flex. I've been away for about a month. Maybe a little bit over than a month. But we're back. We're back with the UFC content. Maybe we'll mix in some baseball and some hockey and basketball. Maybe some pickleball. Let's get right into this. Let's get on the main card. Because if I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know too many of the guys down here. I know Cody Durden. I know Dante Johnson. And of course, I know the greatest fighter that never was in Cody Garbrandt. But I know all these guys on the main card. Know them pretty well. So let's get right into this with a rematch. G-Rod, RoboCop, Gregory Rodriguez versus Bruno Ferreira. Look, I like Bruno. He's short. He's stocky. I mean, if you're 5'10", I'm a little bit over 5'10". You know, I'm a 5'11" guy, and that's what 5'9" guys say. But I will let you know right now, I'm taller than Bruno Ferreira. And if I were a fighter, big plans coming soon, I would not be fighting at 185 if I were him. And he can't even hit weight at middleweight. You know, he's a good fighter. And I think he knocked out G-Rod. I think he knocked out RoboCop last time they fought. But I don't know, man. Like, RoboCop, 6'3", 185, shredded. And he's got a bit of a leg reach. I don't know how much you guys care about that. Bruno Ferreira's got long arms, and that's kind of what he's known for. It's like the Max Crosby of the UFC. But I got RoboCop getting his get back in this one. And I like Bruno Ferreira. I think he's got bombs. I think he's a good fighter. I see RoboCop doing like a 29-28, maybe 30-27. I don't think either of these guys are getting finished. And if anyone's getting finished, it's going to be Gregory Rodriguez. But I got RoboCop. Drew Dober versus Michael Johnson on a pay-per-view main event in the Big 2-6 is kind of crazy to me. You know, Michael Johnson, like, look at these records, fellas. Let's be honest with ourselves. 25-19 versus 28-15. These guys combined have lost over 30 times. I don't think, like, the rest of the card combined might not have 30 losses. Oh, Rob Vaughn is here. He's got 9. 2, 3, 5, 11. I don't like that on a main card. That's a lot of losses. So, I personally say when I see Michael Johnson fight, I go Michael Johnson no matter what. Who was it that he pieced up in his last fight? He pieced someone legit up. Ribovich? No, the guy who fought Ribovich at 300. Fuck. What's his damn name? Daniel Zellhuber. I was all over that. Michael Johnson was a plus 700. I was all over that. Just so you guys know, I was all over that. And I can get any one of my boys to vouch for me. I was all over that. He's just a gritty vet. And Drew Dober, like, you know, he's Chad maxing. I personally, like, no homo, but, you know, I'm not super into the huge jaw. It's just a big target. So I think Michael Johnson's going to piece his way up. Dober's gritty. He's got a good chin. Obviously. I'm going to go Michael Johnson 30-27. 30-27 for Michael Johnson, making him 26-19. Let's move on to Rob Vaughn, Raul Rojas Jr. Rob Vaughn's lost nobody but the best. You know, the Figgies of the world. The Sandhagens of the world. The David Martinezes of the world. Beat Cody Garbrandt. Raul Rojas Jr., I know he's on like a 4 or 5 fight win streak. This is a case where the gritty vet gets the dub. I mean, you know, Meat has a shot at the rankings, but you're not 20, you're not 19 anymore, man. What are you? 22? Let's see this. How old are you? It's gonna be 22 this year. Drop the kid gimmick. Anyways, I got Rob Vaughn this, and I think Rob Vaughn's gonna knock him out. I'm gonna go round 2 knockout. He's gonna stuff a couple takedowns, and it's gonna be an uppercut. Uppercut from hell, man. Now we get into interesting stuff here. Because was RDR fraud checked by Brendan Allen? This is a good test here. Because Kyle Barrio had a really nice fight against Mavov. Really nice. 3-2 fight. His cardio went all the way to the end. I think he took the 5th round. I think he took, if I remember correctly, he took the fifth round. Maybe the 4th round, or maybe he took 3 and 4. I thought he took 5, but I gotta. Anyways, I got Raynard Ritter is 6'4". He is a big middleweight. Barrio's a strong middleweight though, and Barrio looks the part. I think that free spirit tattoo here, arguably the best in the game, arguably the best tattoo in the fight game. And I think that alone beats Raynard Ritter. As long as Barrio avoids those knees that put Bo Nickel down, I think he's going to get a W. And I'm going to say round 4 knockout. Ground and pound. Like that video of him going, elbowing the bag and everyone's cheering him on. He's like elbowing that. I think that's probably how he's going to finish Raynard Ritter. I don't know. I can't tell if what we saw against Brandon Allen was legit, because he looked so good in the fights leading up to that, and he fought so many times. Fought 5 times in a year, right? 5 or 6 times. Yeah, I'm out. I'm kind of out on Raynard Ritter, but if he wins and bounce back, and he bounced back, then I'm back in. I'm just saying. I've kind of sold all my stock. I don't have any stock left in them, but loser of this fights Fluffy, and I think the loser of this beats Fluffy. So, you know, whoever loses here, it's not the end of the road for them. Cabrillo, round 4 knockout. And I'm torn. And just like that, I'm torn. I'm a big Max Holloway guy. For a long time, I thought there were 2 people in the UFC. 2 people in the UFC. That could be Islam Makhachev. Ilia Topuria, Max Holloway. Those are the 2 guys I'd bet on to beat him. Could Arman beat him? Sure. But for some reason, I look at this fight and I lean Charles. Which is crazy because I picked Max to be Ilia Topuria. I'm going to be honest about it. I think Max Holloway is one of the most skilled fighters in the UFC. But Max Holloway has never fought someone like Charles Olivera. Brian Ortega, T-City, Brian Ortega, you know, in his prime, like, I think 0. Like, when Brian Ortega had a 0, Max Holloway beat him. And I feel like I'm forgetting. About how good Max Holloway is. But what Charles Olivera did to Mateusz Gamrot was the best performance of his career. And Chuck's big, man. Chuck's a big dude. Like, when he got in there against Ilya, he looked huge. Max Holloway didn't look that big against Ilya. This is why I should probably get my picks in before I open the page, because I'm torn, man. I'm going to start crying. You know, my right eye is starting to water up a bit. You know, Charles has a 5-inch reach. A little bit shorter. Layerman skill's gone for Max Holloway. Max could pitter-patter his way to a win here. I don't think either of these guys are getting finished. I know Charles has a history of having a glass jaw, but... Can I get back to you guys on this one? Because I'm really torn, and I don't know why, because I'm so high on Max Holloway, and I wasn't very high on Charles Olivera for a long time. There was just something about that Gamrot. That Gamrot performance put me in a blender, dude. Okay, final decision. I think Charles Olivera. I think it's going to be a close fight. I think Charles is going to show that Unk still got it on the feet. And he might get a couple takedowns on Max. But at the end of the day, Max Holloway stuffs some takedowns and pitter-patters his way to a 48-47 split decision. And some people are going to be like, that was 49-46 Charles Olivera. Winner of this gets a title shot at 155. Winner of this does get a title shot. Loser of this gets Benoit Saint Denis. That's my matchmaking. I'm torn. I'm torn, guys. I'm torn. You know, my prelim pick of the video. Rodolfo Bellado's opening the card. Embarrassing. Cody Garbrandt, round 2 knockout. That's what I'm going with. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, subscribe. I'm gonna be here for a while. I'm gonna be recording videos. I promise. Anyways, peace out.